Alright YouTubers, hello and welcome to this video. First of all, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold, so my voice is a bit off, I do apologise. And I'm also using a new microphone, and I'm also using some different software, so if the settings are a bit off, or I'm too loud or too quiet, I do apologise. I did just do a couple of tests, and it seemed to be a bit loud, and it was picking up some background noise, but I just thought I'll stick with it, and then, because it could sound different on a mobile versus a TV versus a speaker, so if it is bad, bung in some feedback and I'll adjust it for next time when I do another one of these. But basically, at the time of me speaking, it is the 7th of December 2023, and I am going over another old session from my old bin. This was from, I believe, yes, May 2021, and this was played on the 15th, early hours, at Wildflower. I'm probably going to say that this is the only time I ever played it. For whatever reason, didn't get on with it. Much prefer Little Devil if I'm going to play sort of a game like this. Did this really take off? I'm not sure. I know a couple of channels were playing this a lot when it first came out, but I don't know if anyone had any big hits on it, but I just think Little Devil for me is a better game. Oh, excuse the sniffing, honestly. I felt fine yesterday. I think it's just cold weather and going in and out of shops, you just pick up a, cold, common cold. But yeah, this session, I've just sort of skimmed it. I've cut bits out because there's quite a lot of Monopoly in this. I'm just cutting out, when they're spinning the wheel. There's some really decent stake bonuses on this. Couple of Novomatics, Dolphins Pearl, Lucky Lady's Charm. There's some big stake, big bass on here, the original version. Obviously, this is when autoplay was still around as well, so that's that kind of era. I was going for it in 2021. This was not long after my 22.5 or 22,300, I think it was, crazy time hit. So I was pushing it a little bit. And yeah, I'm just gonna watch it with you and yeah, see what happens. Oh, this next clip actually I'm not going to be speaking on because I don't know how I got on it. I think I'd had a few drinks or maybe some just smoke, I don't know. There's this guy on the spinner wind wheel, and he's coming out of a couple of jokes, and I found it funny, to be honest. But I could also tell that you could tell he really didn't want to be there, or maybe he was nervous. Yeah, Sky making him wear this stupid apron. I don't know if it's just me. I think it looks ridiculous. And yeah, I don't even think there's many people on the table. I don't know why they got their own exclusive wheel, but I left it on here just for his bit of comedy. So here we go. It's coming up.
Do some crazy sounds. Right, for this one yellow. Wood. Alright, congratulations to the winners. Betting time's open. Feel free to place your bets. I have to figure out what's Alright, I can do this one, right? Alright, catch this. You felt my heartbeat? Yes. Let's go. No. Did you actually hear the sound? Let's go last seconds. That's the main part. Let's go, guys. Ready?
Oh yeah, if you see on the chat, he was asking if anyone wants him to do anything. For some reason, I decided to do some crazy sound effects.
I know.
He does a couple. He does his impression of motorbikes in a minute, which is different.
I can do the heartbeats. I beatboxed for one port in my life. But for one part in my life, I beatboxed, so I know. That's why I know how to do the heart sound, the beat sound, heartbeat sound. But yeah, not a good beatboxer, guys. Stop. The brakes aren't on. The brakes aren't on. Right, you should just stop them in my hand, I think, manually. Right, see blue it is for this one. So I'll starting this with quite slow matter, 2, 1, 2. Betting time's opening, guys. Feel free to place your bets now. Let's see, maybe the next one. Who knows? So far, quite slow start. So have to get into it. How to get into it. What else I could do? I could do I think I could do saxophone. I don't know how good it's gonna be. I never done it with an actual microphone. Like all my beatboxing days were, raw, So Right, let's see. Can I do it? No, I cannot do it anymore. I could do it. I think I could do it. No, I cannot do it. It doesn't sound as good as before, back in the day. Oh. I have to do it. Have to do with the heartbeat thing. No, come on, give us 5 at least. 5 green, I'll take that. 5 green for us, odd number. Congratulations to the winners. 5-1 is the payout for this one. Yeah, well, welcome players. Thank you for joining us here. What is up? How are we doing, guys? All right, you've got betting times open again. Feel free to place your new bets. Oh, there was a joke. Actually, do you know how it's an old joke, older than me, I think. Maybe not older than me, because you know there's some actual brands. But yeah, so do you know how funny thing how all motorcycles sound like? Do you know? Do you know how all motorcycles sound? So, for example, you can tell just by the sound of which brand of motorcycle is going right next to you, right? So, for example, if you're like Suzuki, if Suzuki like writes on Suzuki, it's all in the name. It's all in the name. Same thing with Mazda. Well, with Honda, right? Honda. All right, let's see. Oh, fun yellow, 1 yellow for this one. Odd number. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the winners. Here we go. That is betting time again. Is open. Yeah, this betting time for you open. Right.
Okay, so there we go. That was spin a win. Like I said, I don't know why Sky feel they need to have their own wheel thing when like literally no one was playing on it. But he was trying. He was adding his bit of comedy in there, so get in there. Did actually end up playing with him on stream once as well, I think, and yeah, he done the motorbikes again. Yeah, you could just tell he probably didn't want to be. Maybe he was just nervous. I don't know, but yeah, seems like a cool guy. Just reminded me as well, spin a win. There's a bit of a story with that. I actually many years ago, I nearly started something up regarding competitions. It was. I never got it off the ground. Didn't really know what I was doing, to be honest. And it was actually called Spin a Win, and actually had the name and everything, but ended up getting rid of it. And yeah, interesting way. I've seen a couple of things that's called themselves Spin a Win. It was quite catchy. Should have held on to it, really. I think I had the website and everything. You know, the name, you know. Never mind. You move on, don't you? This was like years and years ago. When I was a teenager. So, a long time ago. Oh, San Quentin, here we go. San Quentin, £1.60 stake. And also, just for the record, Sky, that was when my limit was more than £5 a day. For those that know, they lowered my limit to £5 a day. They completely blocked me when I had all the hearts built up. That's why I got a little bit arsey with them in the end. And basically said this is theft and everything. And they then went, okay, you can have a £5 a day. Anyway, completed the builds, they paid nothing, so yeah, I didn't miss out on anything, but yeah, I only had 3 spins on that spin a win and moving on really, so yep, San Quentin, and at the time I was playing, it's 4:45. I've actually, you can see I've left the taskbar on at the bottom. 4:45, yeah, 20th of May, 2020. Oh, we've now skipped 5 days. Okay, so since the spin a win, we've skipped 5 days. It's now the 20th of May. Early hours, this is when I was playing a lot, early hours, and 100% I'd been drinking. Don't recommend it, it's not good to mix them both. But yeah, and this is when my deposit limits, I must have had like 20 sites, or maybe 15 to 20 sites. Most of them had either 100 a day, 200 a day. A couple of them probably had 500 a week on or something. Yeah, so this is how I was able to go for a bit more. Obviously, I'm not even playing online at the moment. Waiting for a debit card. I've spoken about it on a couple of videos. I'll probably upload at the same time as this. Someone's revving their car or bike outside. Get in there. Fire in the hole. I do like this slot. £3 bet, balance £91 at 10 to 4 in the morning. We've got 4 scatters. Is that the minimum or is it free minimum? I think it's free minimum. 4's a bonus, I think. Yeah, 4's a bit extra, look. I think. Lucky wagon spins. Well, you'll know I've set this microphone too high. You'll be able to hear the shenanigans outside. It's not my car. Sounds quite nice though. Kind of want to know what that is now. Always sounds like maybe a Subaru, but it's hard to tell. Scooby. It sounds like a Scooby. I used to hear that noise all the time. It's not as common now, is it? You hear Subaru coming up the road. I mean, you still do, but I don't know if it's just the city I live in, but they used to be everywhere. But, you know, all these are... Oh, got an airplane going over now. God. It's all happening. It might just be me that can hear that. Yeah, all the, you know, like the 90s, noughties cars, they're all sort of going. I know there's Subarus made in the 10s, but I don't know if they had that, you know, that distinctive sound. You know the sound I'm on about, if anyone's into cars, or you just... They have a very specific sound. I can't think what causes it, innit? With the way the engine's mounted or something. I might be wrong on that. I know they're paying to... Is it yeah, Subarus, they're paying to change the spark plugs or something because the way it's mounted, it's like on the side or something, isn't it? I might be thinking of something else, I don't know. Dynamite. This was a nice little hit. Boom, fire in the hole. Over 300, 400, 500, 513. 15 free spins. And now we are coming up to Big Bass Splash. Now, look at the balance and look at the site layout. Have I moved sites? Or are we on the same sites for this bounce? We have moved sites. Okay, so I would lost that. The balance is 300. £12 bet. I'm guessing I maybe started on this site with 400. It's now 20 past 4, so yeah. £12 stake on the original Big Bass Bonanza. See what happens. What is that? So I'm going to find out what that is. That must be a Subaru. I can't see what it is. Can't see from the window. Oh, I hate having a cold. Who's going to come up with a magic pill then to cure the common cold? You'll make billions. Can't be done, can it? There's too many like variants in there and stuff. And that was a very, very poor bonus. I wouldn't have been happy with that. But 3 minutes later, another one lands. Balance 1100. What was the balance just a minute ago? Did I get a base hit or was that... I know that was... Yeah, I must have got a base hit then. Base hit, maybe like 5 fishing boxes or something. Because we're on the same site and it was like the bounce was just under 800 after that last bonus, wasn't it? So there's another airplane going over. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Probably I'm going to have to tweak these microphone settings in the future. But... And yes, once again, apologies for the lack of uploads. I've just been really busy. I mean, really busy. And hadn't always had access to a computer. And the computer I have got at home now is a new one. It hasn't got any software, anything, no OBS, nothing. So, yeah, just sorting stuff out. Not been playing online for a few reasons. As I spoke about, money, my card getting cloned, just not feeling it. And I went away recently, and I'm saving up for 3 or 4 things this year, or next year, should I say. Money all tied up as well. We're now on £20 bets. But I have plenty of these old videos to go through, so... And I'll do some silly little cooking things as well. Why not? Had a few comments and did do a little... I don't know how it's going to come out. I did do a bunch of random videos which I'm going to put together as a like, little vlog of what I've been eating for like the last week. For what it's worth. I might take out the sandwich bit though. I bought a couple of sandwiches from the shop, so I might take that out because you can just hear me eating and it sounds horrible. I hate that noise myself. But we'll see. Maybe I'll leave it in if enough people say that's just horrible. I won't do it again because I don't like to hear it. There we go. £20 bets. This is getting serious. And as you can see in the sort of top middle left, I've been playing on this slot for nearly 10 minutes at the time. And it was 4:30 in the morning. Ooh, not even 20x though. Brutal. It's the problem with this game. It's like, yes, like I've said before, it's so arcadey. Once again, this is when autoplay was around. £30 bets. And a bonus came in. Very thrilling on this stake. Very thrilling. That satisfaction of that last reel coming in would have really hit me, you know, like just get in there. But, you know, never celebrate. But a 5 of kind is good, you know, 780. That's, I know stake to win, not a lot, but cash wise, wasn't complaining. And you'd hope to get a couple of the old fishermen as well, wouldn't you? So there's one, and that's, yeah, that's a good hit. Yeah, 1,450. Squeaky shoes. Sorry, I won't do that anymore. 2,190. 3 spins left. Yeah, you won't see me doing this. Probably, maybe even ever. The only time I'll do this is maybe if I, you know, in Vegas or something, do a couple of $30 bets or something. But online, can't see it happening. It's just, 1, it's degen. 2, deposit limits are way low. And yeah. How rare is it to build up a balance? Look at the staking, 119. Was it 119? This is just 47.60, so just ill. Must have lowered this. Oh, I actually did it. Oh, I was speaking at the time. I was excited about this one. Good. This could be good. Oh, it's lucky to hit it after up in the bets. Or is it going to die? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. I think it's going to do the trigger. Or maybe not. Oh, it's not going to do it. Wow. What's the bounce? So at least I didn't lose it. Well, still time yet. $10 and leave it. I'm not going to lose the bounce this now after that snaky bonus.
After I turned
pretty disappointing bonus, as you could hear me saying at the time. A very weird bet amount though, 47.60. Anyway, I left that obviously. 20 to 5 in the morning. Decided to go on Monopoly. And you can see the bets, doing quite decent bets. And this is where I've been through this, like, not watched it, but jumped the spinning of the wheel. So there'll be like a little jump coming up, I think. Yeah, there. Look, I'm just cutting out the deadness, but you can see the bet amounts, how much I'm putting on, and it's just avoid watching, you know, X many minutes of just the wheel going round and the countdown timer going down. So, a 225 bet. Mr. Monopoly reading the paper, and we're spinning. So balance 2,400. And as we all know, all real money, no fakeness, sponsor or anything. It's all like you could withdraw any time, straight in, straight out. You know, UK site, license, etc. Just in case anyone hasn't watched the videos, this is all withdrawable. It's not like put in and then you can take a percentage or something. And I wasn't even streaming it. Like this was just me playing off stream. So covering up casino logos where I can. Obviously on that spin a win wheel, I couldn't keep covering up this guy. You know. But I think I've slated them enough to know people know that it's not my favourite site anyway. So and I've lost a shitload on there. Yeah, I never really had any luck on Sky. Not that it means anything, it's all random obviously, but just, yeah. Lifetime losses on that site. Ugh. I've shown it a few times on streams, just... Yeah. Anyway, I got a £5 a day limit on it anyway, which I haven't done in ages, so... I'm on the board with 2 rolls, £75 bet, sorry, decent bet. Oh, very nice on Park Lane there, 250x. Shame it wasn't 4 rolls of a couple of doubles, but on some crazy rare occasions, I guess it can reach on the old 2 rolls. You know, a double-double, and then a couple of big ones and a double maybe, or something, you know. In jail, get in there. 9. Ugh. Got a TV license and letter here as well. We won't get onto that topic though. TV licensing, how much is it this year then? I know there's a big stance on that, but to avoid any strange people coming around, I just pay it. But I do make sure I request my paper copy. Sod going digital, they can send me a bloody paper copy. 159 quid for a year, look. Now, I think they should go to a subscription service or, you know, like Netflix and everyone else basically, but no. I think we're the only country that requires a TV license. And I do watch BBC stuff and live TV, so yeah. 159 quid. I'll pay that later. I usually like to wait for a couple of reminders before I pay it, just to get them to do a bit more, you know. Renewal date. Oh, it's not till the 31st anyway. Bloody hell. They want that quick, don't they? Well, you can wait till the new year as far as I'm concerned. Right. I do pay it though, obviously. It's worth it just for The Apprentice for me, to be honest. Not sure there's going to be another series at some point. I assume there is. Yeah. I didn't receive that letter. I'll wait till the the big one comes through with the red letter in, like, oh, you must pay or you are going to go to jail or something. You're breaking the law. Doesn't even matter if you pay it a bit late because you've still paid for that year anyway, so... TV license. I always remember the advert years ago. Does anyone remember the one where the TV license inspector comes to the door? It was like during the 90s. And he plays like, it's like a microwave on the VHS. And he's like, no, that's my microwave. And then it changes to something else. That one was actually quite funny. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. I'm sure someone will link it in the thing if they want to. Anyway, we're now betting on 2, the rolls, and 10. 2 lands. 159 quid. Very specific amount, isn't it? Not 160. That would be, yeah, that would be too much. That would. People would look at that and go, oh no. 159. Who thought of that one? I just love that there's a discount for the black and white license. I mean, yeah, because everyone has a black and white telly these days. Jesus. Never heard so much rubbish. They shouldn't have brought it back in, though, for people over the certain age, should they? What was it? Didn't they bring that back in? Like, you have to pay if you're over, like, I don't know, what was it, 65 or 70? What age did they say you don't have to pay? And then they're like, no, you have to pay now. Sorry, you've probably paid all your life, you know, you've worked hard, but oh, now you can't watch your telly for free anymore. Thanks, but no thanks, you know. You can't give something like that out and then take it away, can you? At least, I might be wrong on it, that maybe they didn't. At least do a discount or something. Maybe they have, could be wrong, but... Anyway, we landed on chance, enough of the bloody licensing. Right, Mr. Monopoly's coming out of his seat, he's walking over, he's having a look, and he's swishing for... Cash prize, pretty good amount for this bet, 1375. I'd have been happy with that because the bounce was getting low. Oh, top winner, that's rare. Obviously no fakes playing at this time. 20, 30 grand or whatever. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's sponsored. Sponsored, there, I guess. That's a nicer word, sponsored. I don't even know what's going on with that scene anymore, like... Doesn't interest me at all, really. Because I haven't really been playing myself, so, you know, and luckily on YouTube you can, if you're logged in, as you know, you can turn off channels you don't want to see. So if I see any of them channels I say do not recommend again, then it doesn't come up anymore, so it's really annoying me. A couple in particular kept coming up, and it was just like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know about your 200 grand supposed win, you know, or 500,000, whatever it was. And the algorithm's pretty good like that. If you do say you're not interested in certain things, it won't show you. And landing on a 10. Oh, I keep getting top winner. High roller. Oh, excuse the sniff. I keep forgetting the microphone's on. And there's not a way of, like, muting it on this very new but crappy software I'm using. And I haven't got a button on the microphone either. So my apologies. I'll try and be conscious of it. Blow my nose or something in the other room. So nearly 5 in the morning at the time of this video. She's spinning again. I'm betting 111 and 10 cents, is it? Or sorry, 10 pence. I keep getting dollars in my head. That's because I look at crypto in dollars as well.
Find the right size. Alright, there's a number 5, ladies and gentlemen. So, 251, what is the number 5? But he loves it. Loves all of the rolls. But he says, if I will get skinny, he will somehow
number
try
1.
to deal with it. You know, that's how...
A lot of spins without the rolls, apart from those 2. But landing on jail. It's basically like a 1 roll, isn't it? We've got a new host. She's waving by. And I don't think his microphone isn't working. But press the button.
In the house for the next, what? 40 minutes? 40 minutes with Tommy.
There you go, he's sorted it now. Another 1.
Alright, we got number 1 over here, and number 1 represents what? Our first round, our first session with Tommy.
Look at the chat, look, they're all they're all moaning. Spin was that for real? Yes, it is for real.
Nah, number 1.
Why did they make the wheels so small? Crooks. I bet I'm bigger. You beat has more strength than you. Honestly, this chat is just...
What up with the neighbors? Ned Flanders is here again, yeah? Ned Flanders. Annoying neighbor. 146 total wins, Yoda. Army.
This year was horrible, this game. Where do they find these hosts? Anything but 1, please, now.
That's how they found me.
And he's got his 1, I think. Oh yeah, I left this in. The flapper got stuck.
Just smile and wave.
Yep.
Just smile and wave.
Now I actually agree with the chat on here. Look, a lot of people are saying respin. In this situation, they should respin it, but as far as I know, this is already determined because when they spin the wheel, it knows what it needs to land on randomly, and yeah, that's why you see breaks come in and stuff. And but yeah, everyone asking for a respin. I think that would be the fairest way, but they don't do that, obviously.
Like we all have to make different choices in life. Right?
Does make you wonder, because I know what happens. If that one was a 4 rolls, surely that's got to be 4 rolls, because you look at where the flapper is, it is pointing on the 1.
Yes. That's number 1. Right? Ladies and gents,
And there you go, they determined it as 1.
Number 1. Congratulations, 142 total is on the round.
And then everyone blows up in the chat. Because it wasn't a 5. Even though I bet there were some people who hadn't bet on 5 and they'd bet on 1, so they were just keeping quiet. There's always going to be people unhappy. What kind of beep is that? Says Chris371. That was a number 1, Chris. It got stuck. It was number 1. Move on. I'm just betting on the rolls.
What else can we be good? Ladies and gents, that's going to be number 1 again.
Number 1 again.
Number 1.
So that's 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 6 ones in a row. And I can see from my timeline, I thought, F this. I'm getting off this game. It's winding me up. Right, so this is like my tester bet, I think. Just lowering the stake, just seeing if it comes in. Because I guess if I left it and then the rolls come in, I'd been really peed off. And there's another 1. Wow, 7 ones. 7 ones. So 1,400 in the balance. I'm logging out of the game. And I'm now going to go on an Overmatic because I can see what's coming up. So bring on the Dolphins Pearl Dulux on a very good stake. £30. 5 in the morning it came in. Landed on the last 3 reels as well. Now it says session time in the top middle left, 45 minutes, but I guess that's including the Monopoly or whatever. Or just the time on the site. Oh no, it'd be the time on the site, I think. It doesn't reset when you come out of a game, go back in, I guess. A £30 bet, like, on old school Novomatic. You know, just 3 grand, 4 grand, anything, like, a couple of retriggers, a 4 scatter retrigger, a 5 of a kind with a wild. 777. That's good. Yeah, that's good. See, wild would have doubled it, and then you got 5 kind. I don't know what I'd pay. 6, 7 maybe. It depends if I had a wild or not. Don't really know the pay table on this. Other than 5 of kind is good, with a wild it's even better. Yeah, proper old school. This is proper slot. Oh, excuse me, nose. T's in there, look. T's in 2100. I wouldn't have grumbled too much, but yeah, it's not often you can land that kind of bet. Or that kind of bonus on that bet, should I say. Until you've gone lucky, ladies' charm. £30 on the last 3 reels again. I didn't even notice that. Almost makes it look kind of like set up, doesn't it? So this sort of stake on this sort of session is just so make or break, isn't it? Like, win like 10 Gs. I don't know how much I was actually in at this point, but you just want to see a re-trigger. You just want to see a lovely re-trigger. Do, do, do. That's just hideous. Hideous. That is awful for that steak. Very disappointing. Whew, so about half an hour's passed at the time. Look at the bounce. Yep. I done it all. I done all the money. And I can tell you how I know that in a bit. £14 bonus on this. I mean, don't really know why I was still playing. I reckon I was betting quite big on this and I lowered it. And what did I collect them spin? I didn't even gamble it to the max, did I? I was probably playing scared now. Look. Probably it's because it's late. I was having a few drinks. I was probably getting a bit tired, maybe. I just had £3 to bounce. Didn't want to have that horrible feeling of losing the gamble and then basically just having nothing. So I guess this was like the last sort of. We'll see what happens. Oh, there's a re-trigger. Another 4 spins. Like I say, I've only skimmed this. I haven't like watched it back fully. So this is the first time I'm actually watching it like since playing this. Basically like 2.5 years. 2.5 years ago. Wow, that's. I mean, this year's just flown. 2023. Like it's scary, really. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good Christmas and New Year. I've said it on another video as well, but some people might not watch that. Just a silly little food thing. All the best, all the best. H61, not bad, not bad. Could have been worse. $1,184 in the balance. I can see what's coming up. Are we ready for some fat rabbit? Don't know what steak though. £15 maybe? £25? Oh, it actually landed, right. I wasn't sure if I just added the like tease, because it's a very small clip. Probably just giving away what the bonus does now, aren't I, by saying it's a very small clip. I say small, about, it's a minute worth. But this is a quick bonus anyway, isn't it? £25 though. I mean, that's good. Now you just want to see bleep, bleep, bleep. There's me thinking, come on, come on, this could be the big one, this could be the big one, get my £3 back. Yeah, I mean, obviously this was after the crazy time hit, so I was going for it. Like, it's silly betting, really. It's playing more to try and hit big rather than just. I mean, I probably was like enjoying the thrill, but it's also just these amounts are just. Yeah. A one-off phase, I'd like to think. Definitely couldn't do this now, my god. And then just a bit of an FU at the end, really, with them 2 carrots in it, like, you know, pointless. Yeah, not great, 900 quid, really. Anyway, lost all that. So I'm now on, wow, not on this site anymore. Oh my god, I got 4 scatters. 4 scatters on 1250 stake on Mega Moolah. Have I turned up the volume? No. Are we spinning then, or? Oh, I was trying to sync the music. It was just out. You heard the cymbal twice. Excuse me, just blow my nose. Yeah, once again, I've said this for the zillionth time. No more microgaming software. And when I say that, I mean the old school software, this version, the downloadable, Flash, you can go full screen, it has all the games. I know sites still have microgame slots, obviously. But this old software, because it has autoplay, you can't play it in the UK. They had to basically not allow UK players to play it for that reason. I'm guessing because it's so old, it'd be too much effort to remove the autoplay off everything. And I'm not sure how active microgaming actually is these days, or who owns it, or whatever. Or oh, I was whistling at the time. Got scared. I thought there was someone in the room then. Yeah, one of my all-time favourite slots, this. Really fun when you get a couple of retriggers. I think maybe you can find the original version of this, the non-Mega Moolah one, on a couple of sites. I'm not sure, but once again, it wouldn't play the same because it's not playing in Flash. It's like that really crappy, rehashed HTML5. Spins really crap, sounds a bit crap, just doesn't flow right, you know. The old software was like, it was like that kind of like inbuilt sort of casino, because the online casinos had a phase of that, didn't they? I remember like William Hill back in the day, they had their own sort of software, and going right back like Littlewoods Casino, they had everything was downloadable software, a bit like the poker software, a bit like that. Now everything's just like, yeah, on the web, innit? Downloadable software was quite cool if they'd done it right, and Microgaming nailed it in my opinion. Everything, there's so many games, all from one provider. All different types of variants as well, you know, and like different quirky games, different features, and yeah, never mind. Got the wheel bonus, balance 600. It's 6:10 in the morning at the time of the video. 5 million jackpot, or just under. Majors 52, hitting the major here, just 52 bag. Even just seeing it in the bounce would be cool, like. Pointless. What's that? 15. 10? It literally said 15, unless someone just won it. It's less than the stake. This is so... It's the only crap thing about that wheel bonus, like I've said before, the mini should be a minimum of 100. Then it should be 500. Then it should be 10 grand as it is, and then million, you know. Or add another one onto it. Do 100, 500 or 1,000, 10,000, then do like, I don't know, 100,000, then a million or something like. 875 bet. I lowered it. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boom. 2 scatter trigger. Not trigger, 2 scatter win. I don't know what the max bet on this slot was. I can't remember what it was. Oh, so the denomination 0.05 was the max at the time. Oh, so I can work at the max. What was it? 30 quid max and bet on this. 30 quid. Anyway, I obviously lost all the money on that. Razor Shark. Oof, this game. Oof. Ugh. Time I was doing 50 and £100 bets on this. Ugh. Hit the 100x coin though, didn't I? 10 G's. Yeah, I thought I was going to win 100 grand that night. Delusional. But yeah, doing £10 bets. I think this was a 500 deposit. 6:45 in the morning now. Only turned the recording on because the seaweed landed. And I would have lost that as well because we're now on another site. Sorry, the screen isn't bigger. Just how this site, for some reason, likes to show the live games. And I would have tried plussing and minusing it. Anyway, potential 5 grand here. If you hit 100x. Be hard though, because there's only one of them, I think.
Which one of these targets are you willing to go for? Because that 100 can be anywhere in the board and behind any one of these targets. So choose manually or let the auto.
7 in the morning, look, bottom right. If you can see it. I was letting it randomly pick, yeah. Something I would do in the future again.
And let's see the results.
Can't blame yourself.
There it is. So
10x, the lowest. Oh no, 5x the lowest, sorry. Was that next door to the 100? Or was it just off? Don't think anyone actually hit the 100x looking at the winners list.
What I'm saying. Much.
Okay, right now, I'd skimmed through this. Yes, as I was cutting bits out of this, I noticed something. So I've switched sites. I've got a £600 bounce. Now this is look. There you go, 600. It flicked up. Yeah, bottom left, 600. Right. Go back on crazy time. Look at the bounce. Doesn't even say 0. It just has. Oh yeah, it does say 0. Right, bounce 600. Nothing. Go on another game. 600, look. Straight there. Now, back on crazy time again. Where's the bounce? Nothing. Bounce too low. Now, I didn't obviously attempt to refresh it a couple of times. I was just going in and out of the game. Every other game looked like it was working. The only thing I can think of, this was the site I had the 22,300, whatever it was, hit on crazy time. Have they, I might be wrong, have they turned off crazy time for this account because I had that hit? I do wonder that. When I next log into this site, I will check that. I know I won't have the same sort of balance, but they might have even unticked it now or something, or it was just technical, I don't know. Funny how I was playing fine on the other site, you saw me do a spin. Go on this site, the site I had the hit on, 0 bounce on crazy time. Bit odd that. Why a site would do that, I don't know. It's happened before, years ago on William Hill. They blocked me off every live game because I was doing this kind of little strategy I had. I got lucky. But But they obviously look at how you've won it and then just think, well, we're just going to not let him play that anymore. And also, recently I noticed, if any of you saw that Kasha Command hit, or Andy's choice, Freeways, me, Roller and Andy, that was a 25k hit. That site always used to let me bet more than a fiver. And after that, you could only bet up to a fiver. Now the hit was on a fiver, but why would they then cap the betting amount? You know, like, are they thinking, oh right, he's now got that win, he's going to deposit more, maybe up the stake or something, we could potentially lose out on this? Because 25k hit on a UK site now is a lot. Because of all the sorts of funds and betting restrictions and regs and that, which, you know, some of it's good, some of it's bad. It's hard for them to actually, it takes a lot of small deposits to get 25 grand profit for them after paying everything out, you know. Taxes on staff and running costs, licenses and all that, you know, blah blah blah. So yeah, they've capped the account at £5 spins, and that never used to be the case. Because you can bet more than a fiver on all the slots, and I swear I have done £10 bets on that site before, but you try and bet over a fiver now, it says no. Don't know if it's the same on the live games, I'll have to find out at some point, but yeah, like I said, I haven't been playing anyway, so it hasn't really bothered me. But yeah, we're on Monopoly, because I can't play on Crazy Time. And the video has come to an end, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching and putting up my waffling. Sorry about the sniffing if there was any, or any background noise, or if this volume was too loud, because I definitely know it won't be too quiet. I'll definitely do some more of these. I've got tons of old, you know, sessions to put on. It'd be good for me to watch myself, blabber on about a few things, and yeah. Once they're all out of the way, maybe I'll get some current stuff on, but I've also got a couple other bits to put on. I'll do the odd little silly vlog, maybe some scratch cards. But I hope you and your family have a good Christmas, New Year's. If I don't upload before then, I'm not sure if I will or not. And yeah, I hope what's coming up shows a bit of reality, because all those big bets and balances on this session, you will see the outcome. I know it's coming up because I could see my timeline, and I trimmed a bit out because it flashed up my desktop and everything. Not that there's anything dodgy on there, I just couldn't be asked to go through all the icons, and yeah, there's no need to see it really. There you go. How much did we win or lose this session? Big session before meet. I know it says that. Yeah, basically I was meeting up. I don't know who I was meeting up with, but it wouldn't have been a good start to it. Look at the previous month, I had the 22,000 hit on Crazy Time, minus 5,000 on that session. So despite all those big bets, bonuses, etc., down 5k. Yeah, I hope I had a few to drink, because it probably took me a bit longer to get to sleep. Ugh. Yeah. That's why I've cut out them sort of sessions, because they're effing brutal. Too much. Betting too big there. Getting greedy. But you get one of those Novamatics go off, you know. Could have been 10 grand, couldn't it? And then a big loss could have happened later on. So that's the way it goes. Just got to deal with it. Anyway, it was a year and a half ago, so I've obviously got over it now. So anyway, thanks for watching. All the best. Until next time, get in there.